the Rocket Right Show. I'm Dr. Kay Solar in the house with Hurricane Betsy Barnes. And you know, we love a good time. We talk about a good time. And we are so glad that John Haynes could join us today.
It is a privilege to be here.
With the new Istrouma Brewery, which is in St. Gabriel.
Yes,
so I want you to just start and tell folks, first of all, where is it?
It is in St. Gabriel, Louisiana, which is basically between Tiger Stadium and Gonzales, Louisiana, right there somewhere in between off of Bayou Paul Road.
Absolutely.
In Iberville Parish.
Yes. And so when you drive there, it's like going to a little country farm. This is a big country farm. I'm just going to say it, right off of Nicholson? Right off of Nicholson.
Absolutely.
And it's just fantastic. You will see the big barrel that says Istrouma Brewery, so you can find your way there. How long have y'all, when did you open? How was your idea to come up with a concept to do all of this cool stuff?
Well, my wife and I and my two boys, we moved to St. Gabriel, I guess, almost a decade ago. And it was our dream to live on a gravel road. I wanted the boys to get out and run and know what it's like to drive up and down a driveway and hear the gravel and hear the animals and hear the wildlife. And it was just a dream of ours. And so 10 years ago, we pulled the trigger, and it was just such a blessing to be able to live on this farm. And it's a lot of work. You know, it started off
because it's a working farm.
Oh, my word. It started off as a hobby. And then, as you know, with a farm, it's like, maybe we should get a few chickens, and, maybe we need a horse, or maybe we need some sheep, and then pigs, and then goats, and then sheep, and it's like, okay.
We're going to need a cold beer. We might as well make some of that.
And then we need some longhorn cattle.
Yeah, add some longhorn. Absolutely. That's the star of the show, no doubt. No doubt. So it's been a blessing. We've learned just, my wife and I think are both fourth generation cattle farmers. We've had many generations before us do cattle, and we do it on a much smaller scale. But we feel like it was something for us to be able to share what we do to live on a farm. People love coming to a farm, and so I always kid with my friends. It's like, look, you guys come enjoy the farm without having to take care of it. Let me take.
That's a great thing, and people do love that.
Yeah.
And how did you decide to put a brewery on the farm?
It's a great question. So my wife and I have kind of made a living for the most part as creatives. I'm a painter, and so she and we did art for a long time, and then we did film and television stuff, and then. So this is kind of a mixture of all of it. We kind of brought in our film, our art, the cattle, is art in and of itself. But our favorite thing in the world is food, and so
that's our favorite thing too.
We will drive that
food and drink.
I used to say it's a hobby, but now it's making a living now. So we're enjoying. So we would drive for days or hours to get the next meal. My kids are the same way. We love just talking about food and exploring food and taking adventures in food. To me, that really is probably one of our most favorite things in the world. We're at one dinner talking about tomorrow's dinner, right? And I guess that's kind of Louisiana culture.
Yes.
But for us, it was something. So when we decided, I'm always looking at interesting things. What can we do on this farm to make it interesting, make it a viable working farm? And I was a home brewer many moons ago, so we combined the love of food, what us as a family we love to do, and the farm, and brought in our other creative components and said, the brewery with a restaurant is what we wanted.
Well, I want folks to see, we've got some pictures of Istrouma Brewery. This is of some of those beautiful longhorns out in the field, and some of your artwork, I would say. Is that right?
You've taken a lot of things and created a lot of
that is one of my photographs. So, and the different types of brew that you offer out there. Very unique.
We do sour stouts, your typical, but we also do fresh lemonade, tea. We do our own sodas. So we kind of do
a great picture of the brewery there.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's my little girl, our 1952 Ford. She's the mascot of the place.
I love it. And some of the cans that they show the Longhorns?
Those are the Longhorns, and they have them in a line, so they're actually practicing social distancing. So we're doing it responsibly out there.
I got that. So, and here's a close-up.
That's some very long
definitely
horns.
Beautiful. That was one of the things that really got my attention when we came up. The menu. Let's talk about the menu. Is really, really cool because I really wanted that fig pizza when I came out there the other night. Very eclectic, and if you like trying different things, I think the tacos and the pizza have some very unique blends that you have.
Well, thank you.
What's your favorite?
My favorite? Ooh, goodness gracious. It depends on the night. If I'm feeling a little bit, just give me the meat lover, the boucherie that we have. But if I'm feeling a little bit, adventurous, I'll go into the mushrooms that we get from St. Francisville, from Maggie's Farm. Or if I'm feeling, the Farmerita with a lot of extra cheese and fresh tomatoes, but we try to do it farm inspired. The tacos as well as the pizzas, we make our own doughs, we make our own sauces, we make some of our cheese, we make.
Well, that was my dog Ori.
Okay.
In your massive chess set. That was all I'm thinking, what is that? There's a dog in a huge chessboard.
She almost matches.
I know. I think he wanted to be one of the pieces. I think he jumped one of them.
That's awesome.
But you have a lot of great outdoor space
for kids and
for families, for the dogs. So everybody just kind of hang out, and you had some live music going on. It's I think just going to be a really hot spot in Louisiana.
Well, thank you. We are huge family forward. My wife and I, it's our favorite thing in the world is hanging out with our kiddos, and so we wanted a place that it was a family atmosphere first, which is why the food, it's a brewery, but it's also focused on food and family, and so for us,
I love it. And so if folks want to know more about it, it's sugarfarmsla.com, and they can get all the information. But we've only got a minute left, and we really want to thank you for joining us.
Oh my goodness, this is a blessing.
John.
Thank y'all for letting me.
And we're going to bring some pizza.
We want you to come back.
Next time.
We want you to come back.
Celebrate.
I'm going to be prepared next time. I was unprepared.
You were prepared. You were
I'll
great.
apologize to you ladies as well as the audience. I did not come prepared, but I will next time.
That's okay.
Well, you know what? Folks are going to want to go out there and try it. So we have less than a minute. We got to mention a couple of events.
We do want to mention the 31st annual Attic Trash and Treasure Sale. In 31 years, they've raised over $3 million for causes that matter to children and families. It's going to be held this weekend, and that is going to be starting on March 5th from 9 a.m. until March 7th at 3 p.m. on the corner of Millerville Road and Old Hammond Highway. You would not believe how inexpensive things are, beautiful things, amazing things, and a huge variety. So we want you to support all the causes for the greater Baton Rouge area in 9 parishes for causes that really matter. That's the 31st annual Attic Trash and Treasure Sale, Millerville and Old Hammond. And so 3rd Street Songwriters Festival coming up March 20th at Point Marie.
Yep, 3rd Street SongwritersFestival.com. It's going to be at Point Marie. Great outdoor thing. Our folks with City Pork are doing a Couchon delay.
And just remember, if you rock it, make sure you rock it right. We'll see you soon.
Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.